We can use that.
Exposing anything crooked about their true nature would certainly get them off our backs.
And allow us to go about our business, unchallenged.
Without proof, though.
Yes, without proof.
Hi everyone, Super Beanie Man here, and today I'm going to be talking about some of the glitches I encountered whilst playing DC Supervillains on PS4. Now, this first glitch that you can see here happened when I was playing as Superboy, flying around Apocalypse trying to find the location of a mission, and I seemed to just clip through one of the walls, and I ended up going inside a building, and at this point I was now stuck, and I was trying to use some of the abilities to use my lasers, and it wouldn't actually let me. That's what that buzzing sort of sound is. And I couldn't even switch to the other character, because usually if you get in trouble you can swap to your other character and you're kind of alright, but I was just stuck there, so I had to do the fast travel to get out of that one. So this next scene we get a little funny one really. Just keep an eye on Joker once he builds this bridge with his henchmen. As you can see, the computer just makes him jump to his death, and then mid-scene he then just respawns, and it's only a little one, but I thought it was kind of funny, so I wanted to include it here. So this next one was probably one of the bigger bugs I encountered. So here you can see Batman standing on the switch to use the target and throw the Batarang to ping it around in order to open this door, and as soon as I threw it I knew something was up, because I'm just standing here now and nothing seems to happen, yet the switch on the floor just got destroyed as if the thing had triggered, and eventually the door opens. But what's supposed to happen now is you're supposed to be in a boss fight. A cutscene should trigger here, and if I shut up you could actually hear the characters talking, so the cutscene audio is playing, but I'm not seeing the cutscene. I can just run around this boss arena freely, and none of the bosses who you can see sitting around the outer edge of this Colosseum on all of the thrones, they don't come down to attack me. And this happened in my my first playthrough of the campaign mission, so I couldn't do any free play to change characters and swap it around and try and just skip sequences. So I just had to explore with the characters I had, and using Green Lantern to fly I could get over to where the bosses were sitting, and I was trying to kill that one with the claw, but it wouldn't do any damage. I then found this X-ray sort of puzzle on the left, but that just gave me a character token and I couldn't really do anything with that. The main boss in the middle, he was, or she was, invulnerable. There was this switch on this podium, but I couldn't seem to do anything with the targets. And yeah, I just spent about 10 minutes flying around here, not really sure what was going on. I found these other little targets which you would use with a Batarang or Deadshot's bullets, but they wouldn't do anything. And eventually I went up onto the right, and this is the first boss here, this woman in black. She actually is supposed to jump down onto the platform where everyone is, and you have a boss fight with her. But it didn't work. I could hit her and she was moving, so I just kept punching her until she fell off the edge and went into the lava, and then she actually did die, and then you see the Polaroid picture as if we'd beaten her. So then I thought, I fixed it now, because it looks like the game's progressing, we're getting this other scene. But I think at that point that boss there was supposed to jump down, or another one of them were, the one on the left maybe, but again nothing happens, and I'm just sort of stranded here on this platform just looking like a right idiot. And this is one of the things that happens in a lot of LEGO games. There are a lot of progression blockers where things just don't trigger right when you're going through a level, and it's really annoying because of the save system in this, that you just lose a lot of progress. We have to restart the whole thing again, and it just becomes really frustrating. I think this level might have just been the fights, so I was probably just in that corridor at the start of this clip, so it wasn't too bad. But yeah, it's just a common occurrence with LEGO games. They just never get these sort of triggers right, and it's easily to just break a sequence and end up getting yourself stuck. So I was basically just forced to quit the level and replay it and start again. So here you can see this is what should have happened when I threw the Batarang. I'm sure you get a little cutscene of the Batarang flying and hitting all the targets, but obviously I never saw this. I was just standing in the corridor waiting around, and then eventually the door randomly opened. And then you'll see now as I walk into this Colosseum area, we do get a cutscene play. So this is what I was hearing at first when I could walk around and nothing was happening. And here she is, Lashina. I don't really know who that is, I'm only good with DC stuff. But yeah, she comes down now, look, and we get a boss fight. So yeah, What a fucking piss take, eh? So yeah, that was probably the biggest bug I encountered. Just an annoying progression blocker. So next up, I have another one that also ruined a mission. So this was one of those scavenger hunt missions you do out in the open world, and I had gone round and found everyone that I needed to talk to in order to get the clues for this guy. And as I went back to him, I ended up pushing him slightly, so now he's just running into the wall if you look. And you'll see, when I pick my 2 answers, the stuff that he needs to know, it doesn't actually finish the mission because he's constantly trying to sort of run back to where he should be standing. So I kind of just fucked this up myself. But if their triggers and everything are that weak, that flimsy, that's a real problem with these Lego games, because all I did was accidentally touch him and push him off of his spot. You know, if that's going to be a problem, then they should just glue them to the floor and not let you be able to move them, because this is really bad AI now, because he will never recover. He's just constantly running in there, and as you can see, I've given him the questions and the answers to the stuff that he wants to know, but now he just never comes back. He doesn't think I've given him the answers. So luckily I could fix it myself by moving him. So now he's back into position and I can do the target, but I can't press those answers again now, and I can't give him the wrong answers either, so I'm sort of just stuck. I couldn't do anything at this point. This mission was now avoided, and I was really worried that I wasn't going to be able to 100% the game now because this mission was balked, but thankfully I just had to exit the game and then replay the mission, which was very frustrating. Another common occurrence with some of the hub missions as well is when you complete a mission, say a gold brick mission, sometimes you'll then spawn in a new gold mission. And oftentimes, when I would go to these new missions that had cropped up on the map, I'd find that nothing had spawned for the mission. So maybe like the character who would give the mission, he wasn't there, or an item like a box or something that I had to smash to do something, it just never appeared. It mainly happened in the Apocalypse bit, and I think there was one in the amusements where a wall just wouldn't reappear to smash after a previous mission smashed it, so I couldn't do the next mission. And the only way to fix it is to either exit out of the hub world completely or fly away and then come back and hope it's there. And it was just really annoying, but it's the typical Lego glitches that you'll find in all of them. Yeah, so that's about it for the glitches. Thank you very much for watching. I hope you enjoyed this little video and my commentary over it. So yeah, cheers, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.